Read Global Truth. Shalom, shalom. What's going on, everybody? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Yo, is it me or it's literally becoming hell on earth out here? This is why I'm able to drink Henny on an empty gut out of one of my kids' Cookie Monster sippy cup. Y'all religious folks don't judge me. To much is knowledge, come much grief. You know, the scriptures tell us that the Most High revealeth nothing until he reveal it unto his prophets first. I was just talking about this midstream. It was like I was interrupted to talk about these malls, particularly right here in Atlanta. And I was saying to the people, you need to watch out. And not only did a mall shooting happen days later, but now I know the reason why he showed me that. And it was for this stream that we're having this evening. For those who don't know, Perimeter Mall was just hit in Atlanta, leaving 2 casualties. They got 1 person arrested so far. And I want to discuss this, and I want to give somewhat of a thorough breakdown on what's happening spiritually out here, and really attempt to edify the people. Even the people who playing on the other side and being wicked out here, gunslanging, gang banging, hugging the block, selling dope, moving sideways, moving crooked, out here conniving, envious, all of that. I got a message for them as well, because this is going to be like one of those final warning type of videos, right? First and foremost, let's go back to what was said 2 days ago, and then we can see what took place. Talking about some of the inner workers of the industry, how they're connected to certain rappers, and we can really learn a lot from this. I don't know what's going on here in Atlanta, but it has ever since they put Raphael Warnock in office. There's been a fog. There's been an ominous presence. It's been very daunting out here. You got to be careful. Be careful out here, boy. Let me tell you like this. If you're in Atlanta, any mall you go into, make sure you strapped up, unless, you know, that mall doesn't allow that. But if you have a concealed and carry, let this be clear. For those who don't know, first of all, let me not put the cart before the horse. There's been laws that's been passed all across the United States that nobody's really talking about right now, where you don't need a gun license anymore to carry guns. Yeah, this is something that's not even being talked about, but you can carry. Constitutional carry is real out here. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out, and I'm speaking in regards to Atlanta, because you can barely go into these malls. These malls are known for getting shot up. So I don't know, it's something in me telling you brothers to be careful out here, because there's a demonic spirit hovering, and this summer's going to be a scorcher. Now, it's something about when the Most High God give you the ability to be an empath and to feel things and to see things. Now, hopefully, just me saying this days ago and then it taking place, people understand that these words are to be taken serious. A lot of the times when I'm speaking in these videos, the Most High gives me the utterance needed. I know when He's speaking directly to me midstream, and we just got to be aware. Now, I'm gonna go to the news source so we can see what happened, and I really want to discuss this, man. I really want to discuss this, right? Let's go to the news, and I want everybody to like the video, allow YouTube to send the notifications out. All right, and we're talking about the shooting that took place. First, we're going to go to this source, and then we'll go to the news source. Let's get it.
Stay away from perimeter right now. I just came from inside. What? Somebody just got shot. Somebody just got shot, yo. I had shots in the mall, like 5 or 6. I heard about 5 or 6 shots. Woo! I was in the Apple store. Everybody just started running out the back door. Shit was loud. Y'all stay away from perimeter right now. It's hot.
Yo, somebody just got shot, bro. Damn, they just shot up the Perimeter Mall. Damn, my boy laying flat.
Now, they just shot up this big, beautiful mall. A mall where families frequent. On a Friday afternoon, going to do some shopping with the hard-earned money that people are barely making. To go out there and have to run out of the mall because it's a savage out there shooting to kill. A demon out there. You know what the scriptures say? Hosea chapter 4 verse 2 says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. See, it's our people versus our people. They're trying to disrupt the stream. So if you can, ladies and gentlemen, pound the like button. I see it acting a bit finicky on my end. Blood is touching blood. We are our own worst nightmares. Here we are in the so-called Black Mecca. Supposed to be nothing but black excellence out here. And we can't have anything, literally. Why? Because it's our people. Let me tell you something. There is a deep-rooted black evil in our people. And we all got remnants of it. Our ancestors, they done passed down some deep-rooted psychological issues. They done passed down toxin and poison through our veins. It's in our bloodline. Our people are wicked. And it's flowing through our blood. It's in our vessel. It's deep down in our black ass bones. It's something rotten there. There's something dark there. And right now, whatever we battling with, you're supposed to be fighting that, man. You're supposed to be fighting that darkness because it's a thin line between life and death right now, man. We got to overcome these damn curses, bro. Seriously.
Oh, shit. They out here shooting the Perimeter Mall. Close the gate.
Yeah, no lie. Stay away from perimeter right now.
We got to stay away from all these damn malls. That's what it's boiling down to. Leviticus 25:14 tells us, and if thou sell aught unto thy neighbor, or buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand, ye shall not oppress one another. You know why this curse is happening? Let me tell you something. Not a leaf falls from a tree without the Most High say so. You know why these curses are taking place? This hell on earth with our people? Because he wants us to become resourceful now. He wants us to buy and sell from our neighbors. He don't want us upholding Babylon. He don't want us going over there purchasing their brands anymore. He doesn't want us supporting them anymore. That's what's happening. And slowly but surely, you're going to see these merchants and these places of merchandise become dangerous. Because why? The Most High God doesn't want us supporting them anymore. Because if you're talking about nation building, if you're actually talking about coming together, building something, we're supposed to buy and sell from each other. Am I striking a nerve to you right now? We got to understand the importance of supporting one another. Because if we don't, these places are going to become more reckless as time dwells. Listen, Babylon ain't going to get no better. I'll be the bearer of bad news for you. I'll be the one to tell you like it is. It ain't going to get no better. I want to go to the news brief of this so we can see what the scenario was about. There go a live account of a brother catching it as it happened. Now imagine you've been working all week trying to make ends meet, and there's a few things that you would like to have. Go grab at the mall. Personally, Friday afternoon, that's my thing right there. Go to the mall. But the Lord been talking, and he's been putting it in me like, hey, listen, these malls ain't what these malls ain't where you want to be, pretty much. So imagine something that innocent. Let me go to the news on this. And we are on at what station is this? You know, I hate going to these particular websites because they do a lot of pop-ups and ads. So maybe I can find this on YouTube. Let's see if we can find a video that'll play through. This is WSBTV2. I can read up a little bit on it, and then maybe we can find a live briefing. Here's the news brief here. Let's get it here. I'd rather watch this version. I'd rather watch this than read. All right, y'all give me one moment here. Alex says he's always afraid going to Lenox. Hold on, let me see if we can go back. Yeah, Lenox Mall is known for the BS, man. Let's see. It is acting a little bit finicky on this site, so y'all gotta bear with me. I got in touch with my provider, my online provider.
Wow, what a chaotic Friday afternoon here at Perimeter Mall. A couple of guys got into a dispute. We're told they're in the 20s near the food court here in the mall. At one point, one guy pulled out a gun and fired.
Wow, wow, wow. In their 20s. Young men. You know what the scriptures tell us? In Lamentations 2:21, the young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men are fallen by the sword. Thou hast slain them in the day of thine anger. Thou hast killed and not pitied. Young men and young women out here are out here destroying each other. Somebody said the audio was low. So did you not hear what was said? It was young men in their 20s. They got into an argument and it went left field. It went left field. Yeah, they not pulling no stops to try to
Multiple
slow.
shots at someone else. Panic ensued. People were running into stores, running out the door, trying to take cover, fearing that this was an active random.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why it's moving this slow. Let me try to go to YouTube. This is ridiculous right here. It's real finicky on my end. This is just ridiculous, bro.
To a dispute, we're told they're in the 20s, near the food court here in the mall. At one point, one guy pulled out a gun and fired multiple shots at someone else. Panic ensued. People were running into stores, running out the doors, trying to take cover, fearing.
Yeah, let me. This is crazy. Let me get this off here. Yeah, the lag is
This
extremely
is an
bad.
active random shooter situation, which of course it didn't turn out to be. A little while ago, I spoke to a shopper who was inside close to where the shooting took place, and she said she saw it all go down.
Man, it's the time.
Hostage. That's why I was like, my lord, and me and her gone back on the store.
Yeah, it's a shopping experience here for Merlin.
Yeah, man, this is just a damn shame, bro. It's a damn shame. Let's just stop that for now. Thank y'all for being patient. Everybody who didn't just dip out because we experiencing some difficulties. Thank you for being patient. Um, let's see if we can get it on YouTube. It should play better. And see, I don't even think YouTube has it uploaded yet because this story is only 2 hours old. Yeah, this story is only 2 hours old, so the news spot will be the only way you can get it. But listen, it's obvious what's going on. It's these damn savages. It's these damn thugs. These so-called gangbangers and gangsters, man, claiming lives out here. Isaiah 51:20 says, "Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God." It says they lie on the head of the streets as a wild bull in a net. That's what we're dealing with. Plaguing our streets like a damn wild bull. Like wild. Listen, yo, raise your damn kids up. Y'all raising some wild ass animals. Wild ass animals. Y'all raising some damn wildebeests out here that's just hugging the block. Y'all not doing what y'all need to do as parents. It's a damn shame, bro. People making their hard-earned bread can't even go out here and shop without your badass kids out here lighting up the damn mall. Like, come on, man. Everybody on damn demon time right now. And they wonder why. And they wonder why it's no sympathy from the Most High. Yeah, they turning a blind eye. A lot of these parents turning a damn blind eye, bro. That's exactly what it is. letting your demonic ass kids in the streets, ruining lives. Ezekiel 3:18 says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to the warned, the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from the wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So the reason why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking is because, listen, I'm trying to save my soul. I don't give a damn about you thugs and gangsters. If you want to ruin your life and throw it away, don't say you wasn't warned. There's a God above that's going to judge you, destroy you, and send you to hell. And you're going to rot there because you want to be a gangbanger. You don't want to stay clean to who you are. You don't want to be a king. You don't want to be a royal priest. You don't want to be peculiar. You don't want to stand out amongst the people. No. You want to carry a flag. You want to gangbang. If you die, you die. If you die, you die. Because you being warned. You being warned that imminent death is coming. A threat is coming. It's the Most High Creator. He's going to fold you up in these streets. It's going to be like a scene. Let me tell you something. It's going to be like the scene from Tales from the Hood. That's what it's going to be. DC, thank you for the 20, says salvation over Satan. Real talk. Yeah. Sean the Navigator, thank you for the 5, says lighten up blocks like Christmas trees. Pun intended. We know they wicked sacrifices on the way. On that day. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, they're going to be folded like a damn lawn chair on that day. They think they real tough out here, beefing and shooting up their own damn community, your own mall. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a scene. It's gonna be like the scene on what's that damn movie? Tales from the Hood. Because y'all selfish. Yeah, you might have had a bad upbringing, but when the devil come to collect, it is what it is. Why you screaming, what about me? What about me? Your ass gonna be burning in hell. Straight like that. Straight like that. Ezekiel 18, Ezekiel 3:19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. I warned you. I'm telling you, if you don't turn from your wicked way, you're going to be destroyed. Verse 20, again, when a righteous man doeth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness, which he has done, shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand. I'm not trying to be required of the Lord. I'm not trying to be taken out here, being lined up, because I'm not speaking to y'all brothers. I'm not telling y'all to get your asses off the streets and get your mind on the right track. I'm not trying to get lined up for y'all. I'm not trying to end up in no shallow grave, because I'm not warning you with the trials to come. These malls, they're going to be getting lit up a lot out here. Why? Because this is becoming like Hollywood. This is becoming a fashion state. It's a lot of vanity out here. People serving name brands more than the Most High. You got Negroes out here spending their babies' money, going into Lenox Mall, blowing a bag just to impress some of these biddies out here. They spending their babies' money, bruh. Anonymous, thank you for the 50. Says, for the dead will bury the dead. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know about y'all. It's like I have a very love-hate relationship with my people. It's like I'm beginning to really hate y'all. Like, not y'all in the chat, but I'm talking about my people in general. Because we can't have shit because of y'all. We can't have nice malls. We can't have nice clubs. We can't have nothing. Y'all Negroes ruin everything. Y'all literally ruin everything. Everything. Y'all ruin it. I'm talking about as a whole. And it's like y'all don't want to turn to the creator. You want to continue to celebrate your pagan holidays. You want to continue to chase these damn name brands, and you want to continue to be vain. You want to continue to be seen out here. You want to continue to fit in. You don't want to stand out for nothing. You don't want to speak no real. You don't want to speak nothing righteous. You don't want to read up on your history. You don't want to learn who you are. You don't give a damn. You just out here. Like your existence is worthless. It's like that knowledge is out here. You got people speaking out here. The proof is out here. The Most High put his people out here. And y'all don't want to hear it. And it's like, I love y'all because y'all look like me. Y'all got the same culture as me. You grew up like I grew up. You seen what I seen. But you and I are not the same. You know what makes it a difference between the people in this chat and a lot of you Negroes out here? We fear the Most High. Out of fear of the Lord. We ain't trying to continue down this downward spiral. There's a fear for the Most High. Y'all fear men, y'all fear man, and y'all fear people's approval or lack of approval more than the creator. The ones claiming to be gangster and be bold are the cowards, plaguing our communities, hugging our blocks like wild bulls. We can't go nowhere. And y'all want to talk about Black Lives Matter? Well, get these damn young demons up out the streets. Black Lives Matter. Where's us taking us out? The statistics of cops killing us ain't nothing compared to us taking us out. No wonder we the have-nots. Can't even have a damn mall because y'all want to walk up in one of the best malls and shoot it up. Hell with y'all Negroes. I ain't got no love for them. I'm warning you. Just because I don't want my blood required. If I don't tell you what's going on in righteousness and let you know, that you're going to lose at the end if you don't turn from your ways. Point blank, period. You're going to lose. You're going to die. You're going to burn in hell for eternity. That's what's going to happen. You're going to die soon, too. Most High is going to send the Grim Reaper, the angel of death, at you. It's coming. I'm only telling you because I don't want my blood required. I can care less about y'all. I'm being real with you. I tried to love y'all. I tried to. So if my patience wearing thin, imagine how the creator is looking at. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to choose barbarous. Y'all left Christ. You know what? Y'all left Christ to die, and you chose barbarous. Just like nowadays, y'all choose shock jocks. Y'all choose wickedness over people who got character, people who got integrity. You choose the weirdos and those individuals who just gaslight you and say all kind of wickedness. You choose them over people with integrity. The same way you left Christ on the cross to get barbarous up off that cross. Y'all took barbarous. Just like y'all Negroes love Charleston White, but y'all don't support the Israelites. That's barbarous. Talking about R word and women and all that. Y'all love that. You know why? Because it's wickedness. And they understand how evil and dark y'all are. They understand how pathetic y'all are. That it's something that's rotten inside y'all. Like it's something living in y'all. It's something deep rooted in evil. Y'all love it. That's why y'all make it famous. Do you know how easy it is to manipulate you wicked ass people? You're wicked. It's easy to manipulate you. 88% of the people are evil. You right, Devin Ross. It's easy to manipulate y'all. Y'all evil as hell. Y'all some wicked ass people. If I was to get on here and just talk crazy, you don't think that I struggle and have my battles and I can wild out? I don't think y'all understand where I'm from. And this ain't the Henny talk, because I'm barely sipping. It's a bunch of evil ass people in my community. I get fed up with y'all. I really do. I really get fed up with y'all. Stephanie Roseman, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says, New Breed, I love how you keep it real. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. And real always gonna recognize real. So that's definitely a good thing. This scripture goes on to say, man, this scripture right here is speaking volumes. It says again, when a righteous man doeth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. So what that means is, if a righteous man is not warning the people and he commits an iniquity, the Lord said, I'm gonna create a stumbling block before him. The Most High will he will create the stumbling block. Meaning, if I'm out here, I'm drinking, let's say hypothetically, I was having one of those weekends and I was like, man, I'm going out on Friday night. I know damn well I need to be in the house on the Sabbath, but I'm like, man, I'm finna turn up. I gotta have a good time, right? And there's times where that happens. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's times where I have so much on my mind, I gotta make a move, right? But let's say I'm not warning the people of what's happening. The Most High commands me to warn the people of what's happening. Now that I went out on, let's say, a Friday night opposed to a Saturday night, now the Most High is gonna create a stumbling block. And whatever stumbling block he created, I can die for that because I wasn't obedient to what he told me to tell y'all, and now my life is on the line. That's how it is for you brothers in truth. That's how it is for you sisters in truth. If he put a seal on you, if he put something on you to speak, you gotta do it. I fear God. I don't want to die before my time because I'm not out here doing what he told me to do. Don't you know I never wanted to be no content creator? Don't you know I was forced into this? While all these people out here seeking attention, seeking validation, seeking to be seen, I never wanted to be seen, ever. Why you think the first time I made videos, I took long ass breaks because I didn't want to do it. But every time I took a break, the Most High God pushed me right back into doing this work, warning the people. Every time I would take a break, you know what would happen? A near-death experience. Y'all know where I was at today? Y'all know where I was at today? I was at the mall. You know what mall I was about to go to? Guess what mall I was about to go to? I'm just saying, we got to be obedient to the word, right? Hold on, let me see. Somebody said that Henny kicking in. Not really. Not really. To much knowledge, much is grief. It's going to take me a whole lot more Henny than that, bro. Let's see, what does scripture go on to say? It says, again, when a righteous man do a turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Even if you righteous, if you're not warning the people, if you're not trying to deliver thy soul, when you commit iniquity, which everybody sin, you can die in that. So nobody's safe, because thou hast not given him warning, because you ain't gave your people no warning. He shall die in his sin, and the righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thy hand, because you ain't warning people. Now your blood is required. Verse 21, Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. That's why I gotta be obedient to this work. That's why I've been doing this for so many years. I got to continue to do this. I can't stop. This is what I was born to do, and it's like nothing else. There's nothing else outside of me teaching my people, bro. There's nothing else outside of it. There's nothing else outside of it. Do you know how many times that midstream situations like this have transpired where the Most High would tell me to say something to y'all, I'll say it, and then it'll happen. How many of y'all, let me see how many people been around for a while. How many of y'all remember right before the pandemic hit, when I told y'all that I had a dream that there was no food in the grocery stores and there was going to be food shortages before America has ever had a food shortage? I was telling people there's about to be food shortages. I mean, months later, there was food shortages. How many people remember these things? See, I see Sean the Navigator. Millennium just said, yeah, you did say that. Candace said, I remember. Champs. Yeah, Anonymous said, you told us to prepare. Happy Day says, I remember. So, Marcus, remember? They put King C3, remember? Detail King, remember? Like, listen, this ain't no farce. This ain't no Miss Cleo, Mr. Cleo. This ain't no crystal ball nonsense over here. It's the Most High's work. Jane Doe remembers. Anita remember. Jay's Bars remember. Dennis remembers. 100. Truth Lover. And the Most High speaks through many of us. I'm just one. And I'm very humble. I'm very humble about what's going on. Very humble. But what I want to put out there is when there's a warning on the table, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you can take heed. I hope you can take heed to the warnings. And they're trying to stop us from getting 1,000 people in the stream. Y'all pound the like button. Pound that like button. Let's get it in there. Let's get 1,000 people in the stream. Yep. Class and keep it classy says, and Bree, you just spoke about gun violence in these malls in Atlanta as well. Thank you. Citizen Soldier said he found the channel during the pandemic. All praises. Truth Riser says we need more of these videos. F those celebrities. Well, unfortunately, our people, they only hear you when you talking about celebrities. You know why, bro? Because they're experiencing some
emotional damage.
Caught them way off guard, didn't they? That's why. Our people live vicariously through a lot of these celebrities, and the only way you're able to get out the actual message a lot of times is the celebrities. A lot of them be idolizing them. It just is what it is. You know why? Because our people wicked. Let me read this scripture from Abby B. I done had it on the screen. Shout out to Abby B. Abby B, have I met you before? I'm just curious. Like, have I met you before? Your face looks very familiar to me. Your face looks very familiar. It always stands out. If I met you before, like, let me know. It says, she shares 1 Thessalonians 4:13 says, but I will have you not to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. Exactly. Yeah, we can't be in sorrow and we can't wallow concerning them that are asleep. So that's a good scripture to lift the spirit. She says, LOL, yes, at Lovely T live event. Oh yeah, cool, cool. All praises, peace and blessing. I like that's what's up. Shout out to Lovely T. She did something that no other content creator I seen do. And shout out to her. Shout out to Abby B. Cool, cool. It's like I knew I met her. It's like I'm still here looking at the chat. I'm like, yo, her face looked mad familiar. That's what's up. Somebody said you speak truth, and I've been rocking with you for a minute now. That's what's up, man. All praises. Somebody said you also had a dream that IUIC members will get drafted when they parade in the holler. Yep, I did say that. I did have that dream that they was going that a lot of people from IUIC was going to get drafted. I don't know what it meant. I don't know what it meant. I don't even know. You know, it may work out some other way, but I did dream that. So it is what it is. Somebody said New Breed doing a great. You and Mark filling my spirit. All praises, man. I'm glad you're getting to work. Shout out to Mark the Messenger. That's my brother. Um, you know, we do have a decent network of good brothers on here. Shout out to all the fam. Shout out to Ringo TV Raw, Rollo and the Seven Talk. It ain't too many guys that I'm going to shout out on YouTube, but those are a few of them. But you know, I never mind, showing love to other content creators because I'm confident in what I do over here. I never had no problem with showing love to other content creators. That's not an issue. I don't really get the love shown to me as much as I give out. Not with the brothers I just mentioned, but I'm just saying people who take and use the content and use talking points. They don't give credit to where credit is due. But anybody I've ever respected and learned from, I've always showed my respect openly. Now Mark the Messenger, that's just like my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Ringo TV Reacts. There's a few cats on here that's some good brothers, man. But it ain't too many. Oh, it's very bleak. It's very bleak on here. Yeah, I shot it out. I done a whole, but those that didn't see, I did a whole like commemoration to everybody that I actually respect on YouTube. It ain't too many people who've done that, but I don't mind doing that. I don't mind showing no love, man. I lead with love, man. I can come off rough around the edges, but I'm actually a good dude underneath the surface, man. Lord Dan Talk, thanks for the 5 says, remember when we talk about ATL being libertized when the past the Senate, yeah, was sworn in. Now you call out many things. It's Rollo, changed my name. Okay, I see Rollo, Floridian talk now. Okay. You know I'm gonna be back out Florida. You know I'm gonna be back out Florida, man. But you're right, man. Hey, some of these things had to hit me. I ain't gonna lie. Some of those things, Rollo, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Because I can feel the frequency. I can feel the energy because I'm right here in Atlanta. And just knowing what I know, I can see it before it happened, bro. For real talk. I be having dreams and visions. There's times, man, I'll be out and about and the Most High would just stop me in my tracks and give me a download. And I'll be sitting there and I'm like, and it's like I see the next 3-4 weeks, like I see certain things coming here in this place. And I'm like, bro, it's not looking good in the States at all, really. But here in Atlanta, I'm not liking the vibes right now. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling the energy. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these cats out here, but I'm not feeling it. Millennium Just, thank you for the 20, says, man, I love you all. Everybody gets on Ringo, Mark, Rollo on the 7 Talk, New Breeds, Patreon, hit the Cash App. Yeah, I don't even share my Cash App on here. If you want to support me, get on newbreed.love. And yeah, I don't mind people shouting out the people that I shout out. For the record, if you shout out the people that I already shout out, it is what it is. But don't be introducing no other content creator outside of people that I rock with. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I don't shout them out, don't put them in my chat, because that's a surefire way to either time you out or block you. Yeah, but man, I'm just sitting here kicking it with y'all right now. Hopefully y'all learn from something from this chat. I'm gonna get me something to eat. I done had my Henny. I done a video earlier, my motivational talk. I got more content coming, man. If y'all want me to go live all throughout the weekend, all you gotta do is pound the like button on this video, share it. Brad says, hold on, let me stop real quick. Brad says, new breed. How can you lose patience for people you have never spoke with? I'm genuinely curious. I'm trying to remain logical here. Brad, what nation are you from? Who are you, Brad? Because all I see is a black circular photo here. Who are you? Who are you, Brad? Because if you're not of my people, then you wouldn't understand the frustration that I would have with my people. See, my people have a pattern of doing some bullshit that I don't like, that I'm checking with my people. So it's easy for me to be frustrated with my own people. I don't know who you are, Brad, but if you genuinely concerned, maybe you should tell the children of Israel who they are so they can wake up. Because, Brad, sometimes they listen to you more than me. That's part of the curse. So if my people get on my damn nerves and I want to talk about how they get on my nerves and what they doing wrong, Brad, that's kind of like my business. That's kind of like our business. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I met enough of my people to know how my people are. But anyway, hey, listen, I love y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed evening. Y'all stay safe out here. When it comes to these malls, just move different. Move different. If you're able to have your joint concealed, long as that's allowed, which more than likely, if you got a holster, you can walk in the mall with it, so you ain't get caught lacking out here. Even though bullets hold names and bullets, strays can tear through anything, at least you're ready for whatever may jump off. Because I can tell you right now, when I'm in the mall, unless it's Lenox Mall that got security, if I'm at the mall, better believe if something jump off and I see any of you Negroes shooting, better believe I done been in the range enough times to put two in your head and put you the hell down so you don't take no innocent bystanders, so you don't take no children out. If I'm in the mall and you Negroes want to get to shooting, better believe I'm taking you the hell down. But believe that. Believe that. Believe that. I'm not going to sit up here and watch no kids get shot, no old ladies get shot, none of that. And listen, I didn't live my life. I'm not running. I'm not doing that. I'm going to run towards you. I'm going to run towards you with that ammo, and I'm taking your ass out. Straight like that. And God going to protect me. All his guardian angels going to be protecting me when I send your black ass to the grave. It's going to be like that. So you better hope you don't get caught in the mall on a Friday afternoon while I'm shopping. But anyway, it just is what it is. I love y'all. All praises to the Most High, man. I want y'all to have a blessed evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.